I couldn't help but notice you brought your drum. Ah, you were looking for it. That's what it is. Okay. Well, are you here for the big competition? Okay. Well, let me tell everybody else what's happening. We have a competition here today. It's called the World's Greatest Drummer Competition, and Donald is going to be our first contestant. Now, we need you guys to pay very close attention to what's happening, because at the end of the competition, you guys are going to help us choose the world's greatest drummer. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, but listen, that's the whole reason for the competition. So, do you need to warm up or stretch or do any kind of preparation for this? Okay. All right. Let's. Yes. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, be careful. Oh. All right. Looks like Donald's all set. I'm going to count to 3, and he's going to take it away. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Off. It sounds terrible.
You know, Donald, that needs a lot of work.
Jimmy's right, that does need a lot of work. Unfortunately, now's not the time to work on it because we have our second contestant, Abigail, right here. So glad you decided to come up here, Abigail. This is going to be great. Now, do you play drums at home at all, or do anything with drums at school, or? No. Okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. The rest of us don't play drums either. This is going to be totally fine. The second question's important, though. Did you bring a drum with you to Disneyland? Oh, that's going to make this so much harder. Okay, Abigail, hang on a second. Hey, Donald, you think Abigail might be able to borrow your drum for the concert? Wow, did you see that? Come on over here. Why don't you ask him and say please? I bet you'll have better luck than I do. Oh, how are you going to say no to that? You're not. That's how that's going to work. All right, I'm going to need this whole thing. Come here, Abigail. Stand right here. Face the audience and put your left arm out. Oh, that was so close. That was so close to being correct. It couldn't have been closer. All right, now here's just, let's be sure you're not. There you go. All right, let me hear you hit that drum. Go ahead. All right, okay. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna count to 3. You're gonna start to play, and whatever you do, just ignore Don. Can you do that? All right, our second contestant, Abigail. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, sweetie. Go ahead and give the drum back to Don, but you stay right up here with me. Right over here. Perfect. All right, this is the part of the show that I mentioned where we need your help. You're going to help us choose the world's greatest drummer, and we're going to do it right now by a show of applause. So, who here thinks Donald's the world's greatest drummer? Wow, that was really something. Woo, I haven't heard that in a long time. Okay, I have another question for the folks. Who here thinks Abigail is the world's greatest drummer? That's a very smart audience. That's what I thought was going to happen. Now listen, Abigail, along with all the obligations and responsibilities that comes to being the world's greatest drummer, you get this beautiful strider button. I want you to hold it real tight. Make sure nobody else gets it because you won and Donald didn't. So go ahead and take it. We're going to be here all day doing this. There you go. All right. One last thing you can do for me is to take a bow as I announce that Abigail is the world's greatest drummer. She's so shy. That's what I like about her mostly. Yeah, congratulations to Abigail. That was great. Donald, I want to congratulate you too. You did great. You got second place, and second place is very, very good, except in this case it means you lost. But you know what they say about drummers?
If you can't join them, beat them.
That's what they say about drummers. Everybody say bye to Donald. He's trying to go practice. Really? Doesn't Minnie look fantastic? You know, you guys are absolutely right. I wish we had a song. Let her know how we feel about her. She's so sweet, isn't she?
Ain't she sweet?
No, isn't she is how you say it. No, isn't she is the right way to say it.
We are going to start singing.
Please. Now ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. Now ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Only oh my, ain't that great. They really like the dancing. You don't say. Mickey dances too? Well, I had no idea. Hey, would you like to see Mickey and Minnie dance together on this next song? Yeah. Well, so would I. It's a beautiful song called So This Is Love. Guys, that was great. Now, Minnie, I know you said you had somewhere to go, some errands to run, so everybody say bye to Minnie. She's got to run. Bye. See you later, Minnie. Mickey, we would love it if you stuck around, though, because we've now shown the audience the world's greatest banjo player, Mr. Tom Liston, and the world's greatest drummer, Abigail, wherever she went. And what we need now is the world's greatest conductor. Now, you think you can conduct a jazz band? I think you can. This is one of Mickey's favorite songs, the Mickey Mouse Club March. Mickey Mouse! And the Straw Hatters. Thank you so much. The Straw Hatters will be here in Town Square and on Main Street the rest of the day. We'd love to see if you want to